So in this video, we're going to talk about deliveries, NIO stock price prediction, and also I'll be revealing what some of my investments are apart from NIO. And I'm expecting one of these to 10x. So it's definitely worth seeing what I'm invested in. So it's going to be a very juicy video. So deliveries for the previous week, 3,300 Li Auto with 7,200. Cumulative deliveries so far this month up until August 13th is 7,000. You guys might be expecting a bit more, but in my honest opinion, I think we are still on track. This is absolutely perfectly fine, and we're going to get a higher delivery boost during the end of the month. And there are still a lot of people that have not taken delivery of their cars, especially the ES6. I got a couple of referrals that are taking their deliveries in August. So August is going to be a big month, definitely. I'm still expecting 23K upwards to 25K. Hopefully we get there. Now let's head into NIO stock. So I made this video over on the weekend on August 12th. On Monday we could see another gap down, another drop down, but this is where I bought in. I bought in a small position, ready for the rocket ship right up. So looking at the charts, we did indeed get a gap down over here, and this blue, dark blue line, and combined with the 200-hour moving average has really held up perfectly, and I personally expect this to explode up. Boom, explode up, because as soon as we break above this line over here, boom, we are off. We are off, guys. This is an excellent buying opportunity. I don't know if you guys bought in, not financial advice, but damn, this is a good buying opportunity, guys. I'm taking a look in general. This is a very healthy retracement. And look at this line. Man, look at how beautiful this line is. So many tags of this support line, and it held perfectly. The bears tried to push us and try to break us, but they could not. And we actually came back victorious. Closing above where we opened. This is very, very nice. And on the daily, it would show up as a green candlestick. Even though we were down 2.95%, it's a green candle. That means it's there's still lots of people buying, and this support has held up perfectly well. Boom. So I do expect this to absolutely skyrocket. All right. Looking quickly at China, what's going on in China? The Shanghai stock market not doing too well. So a couple reasons why this happened. There was a lot of stimulus talk and people were excited. Even the Financial Times, they said, "Oh, we're going to try to make investors rich, and people need to get money from their investments so that they can then spend money once they have money." So that caused us to go boom, 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 go up. But then the reality is it probably isn't coming. So people got impatient and boom, it got dumped. Unfortunately. And today we are down almost 0.5% on the Shanghai Stock Exchange. So I just want to quickly review some of my investments that I've made, and thank you guys so much for watching this far. One of the investments that I made, and I talked about this numerous times, and this is, of course, I call it NIO's father, and that is, of course, none other than Catl. Catl, as you may know, manufactures the batteries for NIO, most of the batteries, and also for Li Auto and Zeekr and all these guys, and even Tesla here in China. So every time there's a delivery of that car, Catl gets paid. Every time NIO builds a swap station, Catl gets paid. And if you take a look at the stock, what I'm expecting for Catl stock, this is just a mega bullish pennant. It broke above. It's going to retrace. I have a buy area over here, 220-ish, 218-ish. And yeah, this I think is going to be one of the best investments of this century, of this decade probably. Because if you look, big move up, consolidation, and then boom, breakout, going to retest, and it's going to explode. What my price target is, it's very high. My price target is extremely high. I want to show you guys how I got this price target. Of course, this is a bullish pennant, right? A weekly bullish pennant, and if we connect that with the pennant breakout, that gives us a price target of 2,000 RMB. and right now the stock price is 230. So it could probably more than almost 10x in the next few years. And I do expect it to do that because of various factors that I'm going to outline now.
And keep in mind, CATL is pretty much the leading innovator in terms of battery tech and R&D in batteries and battery manufacturing here in China and pretty much throughout the world. And they have just announced that managed to make batteries, super high density batteries that are capable of being used on airplanes. So the future is very good for CATL. Now you may ask, how do we buy CATL stock? Because it's listed in China. There are two ways to buy CATL stock. If you are an American, you can basically just buy it through Moomoo, open an account, and then buy it. Simple as that. If you use my link down below, I also get a little bit of kickback, so thank you so much. If you're not an American, you can use Wbroker. That is also what I'm using to buy CATL stock. Now, to deposit money on Wbroker, you would have to transfer some USDT. That is what I did. If you want, you can also use my link. I also get some kickback. Thank you so much for that as well. Also, I want you guys to keep in mind that if you want to buy CATL stock, you can only buy it in 100 share lots. That's the way it works. So you can only buy like 100 shares, 200 shares, 300 shares, etc., etc. So keep that in mind if you do plan on buying CATL stock.
So that is one of my investments, of course, CATL. And then my next investment, which I kind of is a short actually, is I'm shorting BNB. BNB, Binance Coin, and also I'm shorting Ethereum. The reason I'm short is pretty obvious. The crypto markets are due for a big correction, and also Binance itself is being sued by the SEC. Funny enough, I hold the short investments on Binance, but it's just there's going to be more regulatory concerns, and that's going to push Binance Coin's BNB's price way down. And if we look, the price of that exploded from 38 all the way up to 600 Binance Coin. And then we just got this choppy topping pattern, and then it just recently broke below this line, and we're just waiting for this consolidation, which we're in right now, to break below. And once this gives, boom, it's gonna go down. It just takes one SEC announcement, and we're gonna go down. And it's going to be a big elevator ride down. It's going to go down very fast. So a couple ways to short Binance BNB, not financial advice as always. You can buy the BNB down token on Binance, or certain other exchanges offer these leveraged, negative leveraged tokens that allow you to short. Basically, the token price increases in value when this goes down. So that's also one of the investments that I'm taking as well, because I expect this to go down. Price targets 147 or 75. We can go down to either one of these, and possibly even down to 40. I mean, that this is a big mega crash. It would have to, of course, have something very big happen. The SEC just says, Binance, you can't operate in all these countries, which they have already said, but they haven't really hammered it down yet. So BNB and also Ethereum. Here we go, Ethereum. I believe Ethereum so far, and look at this arrow. This arrow, I drew this way back in 2020. This was the bull flag. This is bullish pennant. This was the bullish pennant from over here and over here. That gave us this target way back. That was when I was early investor, when Ethereum just broke out. I took a position over here and it went up over here. Boom, pretty nice. And now it's topping, and then right now it's consolidating. Same story as BNB. I feel like it's gonna go down. Once this trend line breaks, this trend line over here, I'm gonna make it a bit darker. Once this trend line breaks, it's going to head down. And how low? I think it's going to head definitely below this level, the all-time lows, which is this recent lows. 800 level, I think it's going to break below that. So possibly downwards to 366. That's the level I have drawn. So which is around here. that's a perfect level. I think that it's going to head down to. Just my personal opinion. And the thesis behind Ethereum short is basically DeFi has pretty much been left alone. Decentralized finance for Ethereum. Most of them are on Ethereum. And right now, the SEC is pretty much cracking down on big exchanges like Coinbase and Binance. That's why we're shorting Binance as well. Things are going to happen. But once they, if anything happens to Binance or Coinbase or some sort of SEC says something about them, of course, we're all going to go down. These exchanges, these cryptos are all going to go down. But with Ethereum, it's pretty much DeFi. If SEC says DeFi, there's no KYC. You don't know your customers. There might be money laundering in DeFi, decentralized finance. We can't let that happen. You guys got to know who's doing what. And then if they hit that with the hammer, then of course, boom, this is gonna drop like crazy. And I think technicals as well, it really supports this continuing to go down.
And guys, keep in mind, this is not financial advice, just me letting you guys know what I'm doing, what I'm invested in. You guys do your own research, all right? I hope that was entertaining. Stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.